Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did I go? Maybe you spent decades caring for others, your kids, your partner, your job, your responsibilities. And now, the quiet moments feel strange, maybe even empty. It's easy to start wondering, do I still matter? If that sounds familiar, please know this: you're not alone. And you're certainly not less than because of your age. In fact, reaching 60 or beyond means you've lived through experiences, trials, and victories that younger folks haven't even imagined. But sometimes the world forgets that. People stop listening, they talk over you, they act like you don't have anything new to offer. And that can take a real toll on your self-worth. But here's the truth: your value never expired. It may just need a little dusting off. And in this video, we'll walk through 5 powerful ways to rebuild your self-worth, even if those around you don't quite get it. Because your self-worth isn't something others get to decide. It's something you carry inside, and you can bring it back to life. Let's start with something simple but deeply meaningful: acknowledging your story. You have lived through love, loss, change, growth, maybe even heartbreak or illness, and you're still standing. That means something. It means a lot. Take a moment, even today, to reflect on what you've been through, not in a regretful way, but in a way that honors your strength. Write it down, speak it out loud. You're not just a retired person or just a grandparent. You're a survivor, a learner, a person who keeps going. Even if no one else recognizes that, you can. And every time you do, you reclaim a piece of your worth. The second way to rebuild your sense of self is to start saying yes to yourself again. For so long, you may have said yes to others, to keep the peace, to be helpful, to play your role. But what do you want now? This doesn't have to mean big, dramatic changes. It could be as simple as choosing your own breakfast instead of just what's expected, taking a walk when you feel like it, signing up for that pottery class or travel group you've been eyeing. You're allowed to listen to your own wants again, and the more you do, the more you tell yourself, I matter, my joy matters. You may notice that as you begin doing this, not everyone will understand. Some might be confused. Some might even resist the changes they see in you. And that's okay. Because rebuilding your self-worth isn't about pleasing everyone else. It's about finally choosing to value you, the full, rich, wise version of you that's still growing, still deserving, still whole. And that's just the beginning. One of the most powerful shifts in self-worth comes when you stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to feel good about yourself. That brings us to the next point: set boundaries that protect your peace. At this stage in life, your time and energy are more valuable than ever. You've earned the right to say no without guilt. You've earned the right to step away from conversations that drain you or from people who make you feel small. Sometimes the hardest part isn't setting the boundary, it's believing you deserve to. But here's the truth: protecting your peace is not selfish. It's a form of self-respect. And the more you honor your needs, the more your self-worth begins to rebuild itself day by day. If someone doesn't understand that, that's okay. You're not here to be understood by everyone. You're here to live a life that feels true to you. Now let's talk about something else that many of us neglect when life gets busy: celebrating small wins. Maybe you've spent so much of your life achieving big things, raising a family, working hard, taking care of others, that now you feel like there's nothing left to strive for. But that's not true. The goals may look different now, but the victories still matter. Did you go for a walk today when you didn't feel like it? Celebrate that. Did you try something new, even if it scared you a little? That counts. Did you rest today because your body needed it? That's strength too. Every small act of self-care, every moment you listen to your needs, is a step toward reclaiming your value. It's like watering a plant. The more often you do it, the more life comes back. Your confidence doesn't need a standing ovation. It just needs your quiet, steady belief that you are enough. And maybe, just maybe, you need to hear this. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. It's okay to feel unsure or invisible. But don't stay in that space. Let those feelings be a signal. Not that you're broken, but that it's time to return to yourself. You're not behind. You're not too late. You are right on time for the next chapter. And this chapter is about choosing yourself again. One boundary at a time, one small win at a time, one moment of self-kindness at a time. We've already come so far on this journey together, and there's one more piece that ties it all together, a way to gently rebuild your sense of worth from the inside out. One of the quietest yet most powerful ways to restore your self-worth is to give yourself credit for simply being here. You woke up today. You've kept going, even on days when it felt easier to give up. That alone is something to be proud of. But now it's time to go deeper, to build something steady and lasting inside you. And that's where the next step comes in. Surround yourself with voices that lift you up, not tear you down. That might mean new friends. It might mean tuning into content like this that reminds you of your strength. It could even mean letting go of relationships that no longer feel good. If you've ever felt dismissed or ignored, maybe by family, peers, or even strangers, it's not because you're invisible. It's because the people around you may not know how to see the richness in a life well lived. But you don't have to wait for others to notice your worth. You can choose to be around people and spaces that honor it, that speak kindly, that listen deeply. You deserve that kind of connection, and it's never too late to find it. And finally, the most powerful way to rebuild your self-worth after 60 is this. Give yourself permission to grow again. Not just survive, not just get by. Grow. Try something you've never done before, even if you're not perfect at it. Take a class. Learn to play a new instrument. Pick up a camera. Learn a language. Volunteer for a cause that matters to you. There's no expiration date on curiosity, no rule that says you can't keep evolving. Your self-worth doesn't come from staying the same. It grows every time you stretch yourself, even just a little. Not because you're trying to prove anything to the world, but because you are worth the effort. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to do it all at once. Start where you are, with what you have. Let this moment be your turning point, not because you need to fix yourself, but because you finally believe you're worth showing up for. If no one's told you lately, let me say it clearly. You are still valuable, you are still needed, and you are more than enough, just as you are. So keep going, keep choosing you. And let your story be a reminder that it's never too late to love yourself deeply and live with meaning. If this video spoke to your heart, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What's one small thing you're doing to reclaim your self-worth? Share it below. You might inspire someone else who really needs it. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell for more encouraging content made just for you. Here's to you, bold, beautiful, wise, and still becoming.